Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. And if you're new here, hello and welcome. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike. And today, well, we're going to talk about the Ram 1500 from the Tradesman work truck all the way up the food chain to the TRX. Ram has a truck for everyone. It just depends on your wants, your needs, and of course your budget. But let's talk about it. We'll start with the trim lines. So the Tradesman, that's your bare bones truck. That starts at $32,500, and like I said, you move up the food chain. It's a good old TRX, their most off-road ready vehicle that competes with their Ford Raptor. That starts over $70,000. But there's a lot of trims in between. So after the Tradesman, you go to the Tradesman HFE. That's actually a new trim. That basically is their most fuel-efficient trim. It has the Eco Diesel engine in it, as well as some few little goodies here and there to get you great mileage, as well as very long-distance traveling. It's a nice little package to have if you're someone that doesn't like to fill up all the time. After that, you go to the Bighorn. Now, the Bighorn has really good standard features on it. It looks pretty nice in the styling package-wise, as well as having the option book pretty open to you. You can equivalent the Bighorn to basically like a Ford XLT. Now, after that, you go up to the Laramie. The Laramie is more luxurious, as well as having more of the luxurious options available to you. Once you go past there, you have the Rebel. Now, I really like the Rebel. It's your off-road package, so it has a nice sinister look to it, both inside and out. And what I really like about it is the little details on the interior, lots of nice accent pieces, different seats, a lot of little touches that make it really stand out amongst the other trims, as well as the exterior packaging. A whole different grille, different rims, and just a different presence to it. You have a lift, off-road ready tires, suspension changes, Under Armour body plating, lots of good off-road goodies. And basically, once you go past there, you get back to more luxurious vehicles. Basically, the Limited Longhorn is after that. More luxurious, more premium feeling. That's when you start getting lots of the tech stuff standard. Much of the remaining features are basically there for you. The only few little things you don't get is when you move up to the Limited, you're basically fully loaded. That's when you get all the goodies, the real premium leathers, the real metals, the real woods. They do a great job with the little details where it makes it feel truly premium, the leather on the grab handles and stuff like that. Now, that has all the chrome, exterior and on the interior as well. But if you're not into that, the top of the food chain, like I said, is the TRX. And basically the TRX is the Ram Rebel cranked to 11. That's how I like to look at it. The wide body stance, the crazy off-road suspension, the Hellcat engine in there, all that power, all that capability, right at your fingertips. Now, I already made a whole video on the TRX. I'll leave it in the description below if you want to check that out. But the TRX, like I said, is the top of the food chain, the most horsepower and torque, pretty luxurious as well. You don't skimp out on anything. That's why it's the most expensive, but you're very capable. Now, what powers these? Well, on the basic trucks and stuff like that, a V6 does. Now, that's the good old Pentastar 3.6 liter V6. It's been around for a long time. It's a pretty proven engine, to be honest with you guys. And nowadays, when it comes to the trucks, it comes standard with the e-torque system. That's like a super mild hybrid system they use. It gives you a lot more low-end torque to help you with the gear shifts. You're not really gaining fuel economy, and you really won't notice that it's doing anything, but it is there to help you along. Now, that engine makes about 305 horsepower and 269 pound-feet of torque, and you'll find that as the base engine in most of the truck lineup. Now, after there, either you can option in, or on the higher trims come standard with the good old 5.7 liter Hemi engine. That's right, guys, the Hemi's still here, and you have an option. You can either get the regular Hemi or the Hemi with the e-torque. And like I said, just like with the Pentastar engine, the e-torque system just adds a little bit of torque with the gear shifts. You really won't notice that it's there, but it is helping out the system overall. Now, that Hemi makes 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. It sounds great, especially if you get an aftermarket exhaust kit. The Hemis sound really good. It's quicker than the Pentastar engine. When you compare it to the competition, some of the turbo engines are quicker than it. But you can't go wrong with that good old Hemi engine though. But let's say you want something that's a little bit more fuel efficient. You don't really care about the sounds and stuff like that. Well, you can get the Eco Diesel engine. That's a 3 liter Eco Diesel engine. It's in its 3rd generation. And basically it makes 260 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque. It's a torquey little engine. They've made lots of improvements with it. You can find it on a lot of the trims. Now, it is an expensive option. If you wanted to get that, it's basically a $5,000 option, which in my opinion is a little pricey, but if you're in the diesels, it might be worth it. Now, that's all that stuff, but I want to know what you guys think. Out of all the trims I talked about, which trim suits you best? And which engine option would you get? Now, obviously, the Hellcat engine is there, but you can only get it on the TRX. And like I said, if you want to know more about it, I made a whole video on that engine. It's over 700 horsepower, like 650 pound-feet of torque. It's a monster, but you can only get it in that one trim, and it's very expensive. But please, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of the Ram overall? What are things you like about it, and what are things you don't like about it? And if you don't like it, what of the competition do you like? Are you a Ford guy, a Chevy guy, maybe a Toyota, Nissan guy? Let me know, please. And if you haven't already and you want to, check out my channel. I keep trying to give you guys more and more content. I talk about cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs, combustion engines, and EVs, a little bit of everything. And if you guys want to support me in a more personal way, I actually have a Patreon now. I have some good things there depending on what tier you join. It helps me and helps the channel grow. I really appreciate it. But please, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date with the latest and greatest from my channel. And as always, I truly, truly appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.